Oh yeah, life is cool, dude. And that's what's up. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Biggie Dude, whatever. Welcome everybody again. I'm just checking something real quickly. Welcome to the chill piano, deep voice, relaxing beat type stream show, whatever that guy call it. Why does TikTok always take me out of dark mode? I'm chilling, man. It's dark mode. I have it by default. What's up, monkey? The man of the monkeys. Hey, helium balloon. How's everybody doing tonight? We're just chilling, late o'clock, and I just was... Johnny Riddlin stopped streaming because it's cheat day, and I was bored, and I didn't want to watch other people. I just wanted to create stupid stuff. So I did. Wait, I gotta test. So I did. Hey, we cool. All right, let's turn that volume down. Oh my goodness. But yeah, hi. What's up, everybody? What's going on? I can't get comfortable in this chair right now. Why is this? All right, this is bothering me. I want just a little bit more. There we go. What's up, John Lucas? How are you? Today we are in Arcadia.xyz. I had a really cool day. I watched some wrestling, did a stream earlier. I'm only streaming right now because I'm bored. And I felt cool. I said, I am in a good mood, so I'm just going to play some piano and talk to people that are probably under the influence of many other different things. Because it's a Saturday late night, Sunday early morning, depending on where you are. And it's 1, 2, 3. It's time for Big E. Dude, let's go. That's what it is. It's 1:23 a.m. right now, so. And I'm not visiting Mom tomorrow because I do that every 2 weeks. And I'm going to visit her next week right before I go to California. I am in such a ridiculously good mood. Pretty cool. Let's see here. I know you're streaming music, but where can I tell someone I didn't get my free gift from the online shop? Grabbed it, but never came to your account. You got to talk to customer service. You can leave them a message right in the app for Supercard, and that's okay. And thank you for acknowledging that. That was cool. Like, I missed it. Like, they turned off those free gifts or something because of people were abusing it or something. Was it from last week or was it from there? Hey, what's up, Boo Man? How are you doing? We want Carlito, right? Maybe he'll be back Monday, right? I did stream Supercard earlier today. I did finish the heroic carrying cross. I won King of the Ring. I haven't won a King of the Ring in years, dude. So that was cool. Hi, Dan Robinson. How's it going? Hi, Panda. Heidi. How are you today? Oh, like yesterday? Oh, the one with the Penta? The Penta Unhinged? Is that the one? Did you, and it's not in your mailbox? Were you logged into the correct account? I don't know if you use multiple accounts or have other people in your house. But if you were doing it in the app, that's kind of strange. But yeah, just talk to customer service, write them in the game. That's the other thing. It might take a week though. You're awesome. The sign says so. You know it. Happy today. You're awesome. Thanks for paying attention. The sigh. I know what you meant. Not the gift, not the daily stream. Yeah, you're going to have to email them in the game. Hey, welcome back, K-Dog Mikey. How was your night, dude? Oh, thanks for the gifts, Panda. You're wonderful. I always appreciate that. So yeah, like today, my buddy stopped streaming, and I didn't really want to watch other streamers. I just said, I'll just stream this myself. And that was pretty cool. So, yeah. And maybe somebody's life has changed forever today, and probably not. It just felt like a good time to just be silly and goofy and play the piano and eat some Honey Nut Cheerios and talk to people, whoever was here. I almost didn't post on Twitter. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna not do that. But I did anyway. So that was cool. What's up, JD the DJ? I did. You know it. Is that where you're coming from? I was bored, dude. I just like, oh, okay, cool. That means it's working. That's what I said. Fart sound. I think that's all I put, right? Just come to. Wait, here we go. I'll read it out loud because I'm so cool. Okay. Come to the chill piano, deep voice, relaxing type beat stream show. All my links. There it is. I've been watching the goings on the left coast this evening. What's happening on the left coast? The east coast? I watched Money in the Bank for wrestling. And then, oh, Panda, you got it to 333. I wasn't going to say anything because you left. It was at 332. And I was like, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. And then you fixed it. Let's go. Remember that key to unlock a gift? It was a bedroom suite. Let's go. Left is west. Riots over there over ice. Oh, yeah. LA's got problems. Everybody was just so excited that our truth came back. Just kidding. That's not why. You're still getting good in your game. I'm proud of you. It's always dangerous when people feel they have to resort to violence and or then theft from the violence. Yeah, it's time for the rebirth. We're in Arcadia.xyz where we have the rebirth and stuff. Right, JD? When it's not burning on its own, folks burn it because they're mad. Yeah. Like what is it? In the Dark Knight, some people just want to watch the world burn. It's kind of sad. Apparently, our truth is now listed as Ron Killing, so like that's kind of neat because that's his real name. It is refreshing that truth is back. And thanks. I love seeing that you always do nice, cool things with the likes over there on TikTok, Panda. The 333 likes is just so on brand and so cool. And I'm in a really wonderful state of existence today. It's very peaceful. Like ridiculously peaceful in my mind and my heart, you know? And I had a wonderful stream for Supercard earlier. We got worked, right, Mac Attack? And then I watched the Money in the Bank. That was kind of cool. And then I watched my buddy, and I was doing all sorts of stuff today. And like I sold like in the soccer NFT game that or the Metaverse Football League, I sold something for over $300 today, and that was kind of cool. So I was very happy about that. You know, and that's on top of selling 2 yesterday. So like I had a really good weekend, you know. You're full of pizza, cinnamon rolls, and Mountain Dew. That's a beautiful day. But I felt like seeing what was going on in the world and just yapping and tapping some piano keys. Maybe just being simple. So if you got anything that's on your mind or you want to talk about, ask away. I'm good right now. I don't even need the 30 minutes, 40 minutes today. I'm at peace in my heart. I'm whole in myself, and I had a really nice walk today. Not outside either. I was just like kind of walking back and forth, but I was just breathing in peace, if that makes sense to you. And I just feel so alive. I love that. And it was funny, like, it was almost like I felt like, you know what? I'm bored. I don't want to just watch people today. I think I'll just go live. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just play the piano and be there for people and blah, 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 and stuff. And yeah, it's from the... I don't think it's... no, that's wrong. Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's... Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry. I can't get to it right now because I moved it. But it's... let me get to the website here. Hold on. I'm in the wrong spot. Play... It's called MFL. Let's see here. I have to log in for a second. Happy Ghostbusters Day. Happy birthday as well. Yes. That's pretty cool. You know, I can't do this without getting a text and all this other stuff. I'll have to do it later. I'm not doing it right now because I got to use the back. Wait. No, I'm not doing it right now. I don't want to worry about it. But it's Play MFL or something. MFL, Metaverse Football League. But yeah, I had them for a while, so, and then they got better stats and stuff, so people wanted to buy them. It was kind of cool. Because the new season starts out like tomorrow or something like that. Oh. The Goonies turned 40 this weekend. I saw that movie in the freaking theater, dude. That part at the end when the ship is in the sea where it's just so freaking bright. It's just like blah. I was like in the front row because like I discovered like my buddy and I discovered. Well, he brought me to the front row because. Well, all right. So I'm trying to. I have 5 stories in my head at the same time, and I can't get them all out. It's kind of funny. So. In 1984, I went to see The Last Starfighter with my dad, and my buddy Scott was there, and he said, "Hey, can he come up to the front row with us?" Because, like, you know, my dad thought it was cool. So, and we're watching. It's like big, and like from that point on, you know, for a long time, I was going to be in the front, you know, because it was cool. Well, anyways, when it came to the Goonies, also saw it with my buddy Scott. And when that light hits you, dude, it's just like, oh my goodness, like when the pirate ship at the end comes on. It's 40 years old movie, you know. It's just it's coming of age. Thanos is in it, and so is Samwise. But anyway, happy Ghostbusters Day. I loved the Goonies because it was about believing in yourself and adventures. Mikey believed in himself. In the face of adversity, in the face of everybody telling him no. 1632? What is that, a year? No. It's your top score in pole position. I haven't seen that movie in probably 20 years. And I can quote like almost everything. It's amazing the stuff that we remember. You know, like yeah. I think that this is the best thing about Stranger Things. It's a Goonies clone and all the nostalgia. It's like, yeah, it's like Goonies. It's kind of like Gremlins in a way. But the 80s vibes, it's right around that time period, yeah. It's kind of like Monster Squad a little bit. Wolfman's got nards. It's on Max, all I know. That's cool. Oh, Afterlife? Is that... I still haven't seen either one of the newer ones. I still have to watch them. And I gotta get more Darth Jedi type, Darth Sith. Do it. There we go. Man, I think something's gonna happen that's really cool soon. I've got this really weird, overwhelming feeling of cool crap is about to happen. You know, maybe it's on my California trip. Maybe it's this album I'm gonna do next Friday. No idea. I just feel ready for awesome stuff to happen in my world, from me and to me. And I can't explain it other than that. It's just, there's just like a piece of knowing cool stuff is happening, or it's in the world. I can't explain it. But I don't know. I just feel so cool. And it was cool to see R-Truth today. I really didn't think that we were going to see that. I was hoping that we would, but... Oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot. I had to do the YouTube thing beforehand, or else it doesn't show up as much. What's up, Steve? How are you, buddy? R-Truth, awesome overall. Overall, you feel the show's about? That's cool. You're entitled to whatever opinion you have. It did what it needed to do. Frozen Empire is in Netflix. Afterlife is on Stars. Oh, okay. The one with the girls is on Stars. And the part 1 and 2 are, yeah, that was pretty good. I'm just fixing title. Almost done. I should have done this like when I first started and forgot, but I didn't. You are at chill piano. And I'm playing with one hand. Music. And we are good. Let's go. And now it's time for Shrek's Eyeball. And inside of Shrek's Eyeball is the Tree of Goals. What are your goals? Today, right now, my goals were to not be bored. And I am playing the piano and talking to people from all across the world. And I love that. Thanks for being alive, everybody. Thanks for being part of humanity. Thanks for being on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, or YouTube. Thanks for being a lurker, worker, or twerker. And thanks for fart sounds. You didn't expect the fart sound there. Cool. Got lost for a second. It happens. It's really peaceful right now. What a beautiful little picture. You're just walking through a forest that never ends. But it's not just a forest, it's more than a forest, it's a morist. More than just a forest. What's up, Count Dooku? How are you doing? Just trying to play things wrong, but make them sound right, and it didn't really sound that right. My fingers hurt. I got over it. Now you got the real Ghostbusters. I remember growing up. This is a funny thing. You might know this because of your age. There was a time in the 80s where there were two cartoons. One was called Ghostbusters, and one was called The Real Ghostbusters. And the real Ghostbusters had the actual characters from the movie in it. But Ghostbusters did not. It was totally different. And I never remembered to look up why that happened. But it did, and that's fascinating. Because now, you said the real Ghostbusters, I was like, hey, that's the cartoon. Contugo, how's your night going? I was bored after a really cool Money in the Bank, just chilling. Ecto-cooler, ectoplasma. I just sounded like that freaking hearse, dude. I just sounded like Ecto 1. You couldn't, if you put that next to it, all right, you'd know which one it was. But, you know, this is the one without the piano. But, like, I was bored after Johnny Ridlin went to his cheat day. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live. So I did. And I'm having fun. Doing okay? Home from work? There you go. I'm home from work too. I don't work. That's why that was funny. They didn't have that whole intellectual property thing figured out in the 80s, for real. And they sure figured it out later on because, you know, Spider-Man wasn't like, you know, Spider-Man was all owned by Sony for the longest time. And now it's still with permission, or I don't know. I don't care. It's none of my business. But like, yeah, intellectual property and cartoons or they got beat to the punch, or it was, who knows? I could look it up, but I don't wanna. Maybe I'll remember it later, but I probably won't. That's not, yeah, it's like, okay, so the Pointer Sisters and Van Halen had songs called Jump, in the top 40 at the same time. And if I remember correctly, New Edition as well as Cheap Trick had versions of Don't Be Cruel. The Cheap Trick version was a remake of the Elvis Presley, and the New Edition was I don't be cruel. Cause it was I think it was New Edition, which Bobby Brown was in. I could be wrong, but I'm kind of right sometimes. But somebody look that up because I don't care. Hi, Victoria. How are you? We're up late, just being dumb. Having fun, playing Panano, talking. Hi, TikTok. Hi, Kick. Hi, Twitch. Hi, YouTube peoples. Hi, lurkers, workers, and twerkers. I have a special message from Mr. Bacon. Hey. I'm Mr. Bacon. My special message is, what's on what? What is up, Playbook Paradise? Biggie Dude do be streaming. Somebody asked me earlier today, because I was streaming earlier, if some of my former students come to the streams every now and then. I was like, yeah, Playbook Paradise comes like all the time. It's kind of cool. Sometimes Davidtron, you know, like people that I remember, you know. Mr. Bacon, your message resonated with my ancestors. That was freaking great, dude. Whoops, wrong note. I wonder what other songs have had the same name but different versions or whatever. All right, Ghostbusters TV series, 1986-87. Evil Ghost Wizard and his minions, and it had an ape in it. I remember that. Yeah. 86, 87. That's 6th and 7th grade for me. A band you follow on Spotify called The Knox released a new LP Friday with a cover of Let My Love Open the Door. Oh, by The Who? That song, I remember it you being used in Look Who's Talking. Let my love open the door. Ooh, let my love open the door. That's the one with where Bruce Willis was a kid's voice. Playbook says, I'm getting pretty sleepy, but I always like to make sure I show support. I appreciate that, dude. Have a great night, everyone. Rooting for all you guys to succeed. Playbook Paradise, not only are you an amazing former student, you're an amazing human, and that's very kind of you to say. So everybody, Playbook Paradise says, have a great night, and he's rooting for all of us. Hell yeah. And that's what's up. That's what we have. We got the power of whatever the heck this nonsense is. All of us have ways to inspire each and all of us. Wow. 86, 87, high C ecto coolers and marshmallows for real. And everybody, we're about to hit the Cavern of Rebirth. When we get to the clearing, I'm going to say something cool and take a deep breath, hold it, and then let it out, and then not breathe right in right away to let everything out. So here's what I do. I invite you to do whatever you want to when we get to these, when I don't do it. Just a way to take an emotional dump, really, and let go of things that are bothering you, and just let your heart feel lighter for just a couple seconds. Don't worry, all the crap that you got going on, it's not going anywhere probably. This isn't going to heal you, but it might make you forget for like 5 seconds, and that's good enough to start. Good night, Victoria. Everyone, everything is temporary, and I'm just going to take a deep breath, let out all my worries and fears and pains, if they're whatever I have going on, and just be this light in this silly little world. Be this dude on a piano, and I'm just letting it all go. So here we go. Taking that breath in after you take a couple of seconds to not breathe, that's pretty cool. Spiteful Gannon, what's up, dude? Lots of love and positive vibes for me. Lots of love and positive vibes for everything. New shoes and Stevie Nicks. I can't wait. I remember that song. Baby, I can't wait. I don't remember the Stevie Nicks I can't wait. That's interesting. I just got this really weird feeling. And it's just like, it's like, it's stupid. It's so cool. Like, I'm trying to put it into words right now, because it's not a feeling like sometimes I talk about feelings and all stuff, but this is to me, okay? And it's like, I just kind of got this feeling in my mind, okay? Just like, you know, You're doing pretty good. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But then I just got this feeling like right after, I'm just like kind of like talking to myself in my head. It's like, you're doing pretty good. And I say, yeah, life is kind of amazing and beautiful. And I got this stupid thing in my head to just wait to see what happens soon. I'm like, oh, come on. Is it me or the universe? Something's happening. What's up, Vahan? I'm just going to vibe with it. Oh, I remember a little ditty called 9 to 5. You know it. I stumble out of bed and there's something in the something. Chomp and pour myself a cup of ambition. Chomping stuff. You know it. My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 to 5 and then he poops his pants 'cause he's on the train and the toilets all are broken. Thank you. That's a parody. Your buddies Chris and Steve say what's up? What up? Vahan's buddies Chris and Steve. I'm a fat old man on the internet. Let's go. I liked my improvisation. You trusted a fart. Never trust a fart. But like, that's something that I might do soon. Like chaos karaoke, but like change the words up all the time. That would be a kick thing. Yeah, don't trust a fart. I wrote a song. Trust a fart? Trust that fart. Only trust mouth farts. The more you know. There you go. That's something. Hold on. It's got potential, but it's not right. I don't like how it feels, if that makes sense. Hiding from the hospital nurse. She wants me to go to bed. Well, it's 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Hey, Nicholas, welcome back. I'm back for another night piano session. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Bahan, thank you so much for the gift. Appreciate you. Oh, the I can't buy my mind. It's not easy to be Biggie Dude. That one. Happy birthday, Simo. We're gonna sing it to you now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Simo. Feed me, Simo. Happy birthday to you. Feed me. So that was a birthday and Little Shop of Horrors at the same time. So GG's. Hi, TikTok. I love you. Hi, Kick.com. I love you. Hi, Twitch. I love you. Hi, YouTube. I love you. Hi, Biggie Dude. I love you. I said it to myself, so I didn't forget myself. Sounds like the military wake. Sounds like bad is what it is. But hey, it's your birthday, so that's cool. They're probably gone already. I feel like it's the first day of summer vacation and I'm a kid. And everything is so cool. I'm trying to put my feelings into words right now, and that's just it feels like that. It's like I haven't taught it 4 years. It's just trying to express feelings sometimes in words is very difficult because there's so many feelings. And sometimes, I mean, my personality has always felt like I've had to explain certain things so that it paints a better picture for anybody else to see it in their mind. Because the longer you interact with people, the more you realize people don't understand what you're thinking unless you have to find a way that they can connect to something. And sometimes it's a concept, you know, like I feel young. I feel happy and excited. I feel free, you know, but I've been free, you know, like I don't know if there's a better way to put that, you know, and I feel peace, overwhelming peace and ridiculous peace and just a whole lot of peace. It was so great to see R-Truth back today, or Ron Killings, depending on how they're all doing it or whatever. But crap. Oh, I dropped a Cheerio. I've been dropping a Cheerio a lot recently, and but that one I caught, so I didn't have to pick it up off the floor. That's always a W. I invite anybody to talk about whatever is on your mind or heart, because I'm good. I feel wonderful. I feel whole. I feel complete. I feel joy. I feel love. So much self-love right now. And I just want to be here. Oh no, I know where they are all the times. It's just like I have to pick them up after all the streams. But like earlier today, I had to pick up 4 because like sometimes they get rolled over and then I have to use the vacuum some. But you know, yeah. But yes, I have found some Cheerios that have lost their way, just like the pokey little puppy or whatever. Tomorrow we go to the creek and play in the woods. We play that the woods are haunted and we capture a ghost. Ooh. In June. Do you know what tomorrow is? Not the 8th? Because today is the 8th where I am. Tomorrow is the 9th of June. And that's a good day. JD says, make sure if you bring a date home that you vacuum first. They'll think you're hiding a toddler somewhere. You thought I was going to bring a date home. But that's actually really good advice. If I ever stop laughing. That wasn't the joke, but it sure fit. It's still funny. I can't stop laughing because it was like, because I know exactly what you said, but for me, that first statement is just so much more funny. I almost just got really vulnerable, but I'm not going to be. Because that's self-control. That is funny. I know. I told you. But here, all right, in all seriousness, just in case the universe is listening or whatever, I would love to be with somebody again that makes me feel that I am I'm whole in myself. But if I knew somebody that made me want to be a better person, that I also make them want to be a better person, and then all the thousands of things that, you know, could go right or wrong, I think that would be really cool. But I'm also not going to settle for anything other than what I feel I'm worth. I'm not going to do a one-sided relationship type of deal. Whomever she is will meet me halfway, and she'll have to like show interest first, because I in the past have shown interest, especially in college, really, and then I get told I'm wrong, kind of, and then years later, like, some of them were 3 of them had told me that they married somebody that reminded them of me. I was like, oh, that's nice. JD says, I'm speaking that possibility into the universe for you, my guy. Thank you. Maybe that's what it needs. But I'm very, very happy with who I am. And I've been feeling very whole in myself, complete in who I am, since around Thanksgiving, like right around when that little spider was in my house. It's weird because that's just how I remember it. And yeah, I looked within and I realized, like in all of the longest friendships I've had with a woman or and all that stuff, all of my friends that are women that have lasted the longest, they initiated the friendship, or the escalation from friends to more than friends, including the former wife. And, the most important women in my world that have been in my world that aren't family, they all, quote unquote, picked me or chose me to be in their world more, and I'm pretty private when it comes to people on the internet. Don't understand that, because I'll say stuff on the internet that I just won't say in person, because there's a veil of nothing here. Like, it's how my personality works and stuff. JD says, just the date though, I wouldn't ruin your life having you get married again. I would get married again to the right person if they wanted it, and if I needed it or wanted it, especially if there was if we had kids or whatever. But the whole thing is that I asked the last time. I would love to be asked by my next love of my life. I would love them to ask me to do that. That would be so cool. But I'm good no matter what happens, What's up, Dexter? How are you? How's the laboratory? Sorry. But it's like, anything is possible. And I'm not going to worry about it. Like, the universe has done a lot of cool things for me, and I've tried to do my part to, live by my choices or what I feel that my choices are. Remember, it's always illusion of free will or free will, depending on your point of view. Some of it is, nature is how much do we actually get to choose, patterns in the way things are, zeros and ones and in cells and atoms and everything's. Yeah. JD says, I think getting married at our age is kind of pointless, but it's kind of good that you're open to it. Going out is fun, though, if you find someone that's a good hang and shares similar interests. Yeah. I would be completely satisfied in my life if, I was with somebody and we never got married. Because I've been on the other side of it, I remember the thing that makes you married is a certificate, and the thing that makes you divorced is a big honking whole lot of papers. It's a lot easier to get married than it is to get divorced, But, some of it's societal, society and stuff. Big honking legal bill. Actually, for me, it was cheap as hell, dude. Because in New York, all right. So here's like, I'm very much an open book about a lot of things. Some things you can't get anything out of me. And I know when people are trying, it's kind of fun. But when there were no kids, she couldn't have the dogs, so it was easy. But in New York, there's no quote unquote no fault divorce. What you have to do is you have to have a separation agreement for a year, and then once that's been a year, then you can get a divorce that's like without proving, something bad or whatever. And I looked up all that crap online. It was like $5 or $10 to file or whatnot. And then, oh yeah, that wasn't property. It was very easy compared to like what I know a lot of people go through. And then, I had to file the court documents and all that stuff. That was like about 500, if I think I remember. This is also a long time ago. I don't remember. I know that the separation agreement was $5 or $10. It was not much. And when we signed the separation agreement, we got food after. When we signed the divorce thing, we got food after too. I remember some parts, like, this is interesting. Like, after, I think it was the separation, the first part, we went to IHOP because it was there. It was open. It was like, and, we got food and she had said, it was so weird that you just signed it so quickly. And I said, well, I can understand that, but like, I live in the same place that you used to be in. I still have the dogs. I have to eat them. I have to feed them and let them go outside and poop and all that other stuff. And like, I didn't have classes at college. I had to teach and stuff, it was just like, I had all this other stuff, like I kept on going and kept on doing stuff. But you had a different experience because you haven't had those things. And so it was like I had already processed that grief and loss. I knew it was over and I was good, because I had to deal with all those things because they were there all the time. And she thought that was a really mature thing. And I said, thank you very much. But, that's 20 something years ago now, or almost 20. I got divorced in '07 officially, but yeah, in Texas, yeah, kids. But I'm content with this, with anything really. It just has to be something cool. Hi, Jada. How are you today, Da? But yeah, we're just yapping about whatever. I was just talking about we were talking about getting married again or whatever. I'm single as hell, so nobody cares. And I like to make the joke that everybody's in love with me. Or no, everybody loves me, but nobody's in love with me. I love to make that joke because it's true. That I'm aware of. You're great. Let's go, Greta. I like how that Jada is Greta. Single and ready to mingle as long as you're asking. Yeah, because I'm not asking. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna write that one down. I don't even care. I'm gonna have fun. I want to have fun. I'm gonna die. I want to have all of the fun I can in whatever ways I can that are still that are still authentic to me. I'm not doing a one night stand. I don't want that. I could get that anytime, anywhere if I wanted it. You know what I mean? I could download Tinder. I've never had maximum fun, maximum effort, minimum headache. You're in your 304 era? I don't know what that means. Hi, Jessica. How are you today? Does it get lonely? That's a really fascinating question. Liz asked, oh, those are the nubs. Oh. Jada, oh my God, I love that. Oh my goodness. All right, so Jada says I'm in my 304 era. And I didn't know what that meant. But she said those numbers upside down on a pager. Your chuckle made my day. It was great. Liz says, does it get lonely? No. My thing is, I'm self-aware, self-sufficient, I'm doing good. Thank you, Jessica. We have a lot of Jesses in our world with the other people in the chat and stuff. So sometimes I forget that Jess is actually short for Jessica. Actually, I don't know that. Oh, thank you for the hand heart, Jessica. Let's go. But I think boobies in the chat. That's so good. That's really funny. We're talking about, right? Somehow we got talking about dating and getting married again or whatever. I'm single. I don't have any prospects that I'm aware of. Also, I'm complete in myself and will only be interested in somebody if they're interested in me first. Even if it's just a little bit. Be like, hey, I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something. That's an old Vine. It's all JD's fault. But without JD, we would not know that my favorite planet is Uranus. So, which is a song on Biggie Dude, wherever Biggie Dude is listenable to. Apple, iTunes, etc., etc. I mean, it really is a song. Jessica, like on April 21st, I was feeling a whole lot of creative energies. And on a stream, we were playing word games that you'll see on the TikTok sometimes. Some of the word games I could make songs out of, you know, so it was like Wordle and stuff. And we made I made 13 songs in a 3-hour stream, and then I released it as an album. And it's some of it's bad, some of it's fun, but the whole point was it just happened. Yeah. But one of the songs, like, it was, we were playing Wordle, and this version has 5 and 6 letter answers, and the answer was planet. So I said, all right, everybody, put your favorite planet in the chat, because I was just thinking innocently. My boy and fellow squad member, BB Squad, Squad Runs Deep, our fellow member, JD the DJ, says, in all capitals, Uranus. And I said, that is the song. And then I improvised the song, and it was cool. So I'm just thankful that that song exists. Kind of like the Never Trust a Fart song exists because Squilliam said in the chat, I trusted a fart. I said, no, you can't do that. And then that song became Musical Fusion. Yeah. But I feel so alive, and I mean this from my heart. My life is so full that the only person that I would want to be with is somebody who also has a very full life, and we would add to each other. And somebody that can be on their own for a while. Cause I gotta be like, I gotta be honest. I love alone stuff. I love alone time. Solitude has been great. So somebody, I talk about this, like the W, like strong together in the middle and strong individually over here. Like I have a full life already on my own, and I would want her to have a full life already on her own. And then we have our own separate lives and our own together lives, but it's the same life, you know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of people are going to understand that, but that's okay. You are fortunate that you found your split apart 34 years ago. Yeah. You made a video about trusting farts after 30? That's so funny. But I'm lucky that my former wife and I are very respectful of each other. I don't really talk to her much, but she was in the first 2 weeks of this vibrational whatever. It was only on TikTok, and she was here at one of them, and it was such a beautiful moment, you know. And she was here for like an hour or whatever. I asked if I could identify who she was, but I never said that she was my former wife. It was just kind of cool. But I talked about it like third person. It was such a really cool experience. Because there's still just respect and care, you know. And she's got a younger daughter right now, remarried, or doesn't really matter. But I'm happy for her and her family, and I'm happy that we were respectful of each other when it didn't work out, you know? We were good together and fine apart. Now tragedy bonded, and no one understands what we went through like each other. Yeah. But yeah, Liz, I'm very happy with who I am. I'll be completely happy if I'm only by myself for the rest of my life, because every day I live with intent and beautiful stuff in my heart and in my world, and something about me brings people happiness. Just me and myself. I would love the universe to hook me up, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's already on the way, and maybe I just have no idea. And maybe this, maybe that, maybe it's Maybelline, you know. I don't worry about it. I'm really just whole and complete in myself. And sometimes you find people that have potential possibilities, you know, or you see, maybe that one, maybe this one. But for me, I don't look at that way anymore. You know, I've trusted in myself and the universe a lot since I left teaching. I mean, I really did. Jessica says, I believe if you send those vibes out there, the universe will give you what you need. Yeah. You know? And I've been doing that. I think that there's a balance of what I've got and what other people have. And like this vibe is like we are all communicating in cool ways. Some of us are thinking about emotional growth. Some of us are thinking about physical growth and and some of us like say relationships. Like there's a lot of stuff that goes into those things. And all I know is I'm exactly at the right place at the right time for where I'm supposed to be. Everybody's exactly where they're supposed to be for me. And that's dope. Count Dooku says, I've been told that I have possibilities. Nice. So, but yeah, sure, there's times you feel alone because we're hardwired, you know, genetically. The whole fabric of the universe is about life is to live. And part of living as your body is to procreate. You know, these are your biological processes. They want the body, they want the survival of the species, and that's what life does. So sometimes, you know, I might be able to say so many beautiful things, but like, you just, sometimes biology is like, hey, where's the cute little girls? Well, that sounded really wrong. Where's the women? Thank you. Wow. You are not alone. Yeah, I'm never alone. You know, internally, I have myself. And I can feel the energies of the people that brought me here. Ancestors, chosen family, etc., etc. Everybody that got me to this point. I feel so much love. So much self-love. And that's what I love about this vibe, because I play out the piano, get rid of my emotions, and just let go of the things that are bothering me. And then there's more peace. And then I have enough emotional room to, you know, to hold space for people and their stuff. And because of this aesthetic, something about the combination of my voice and my piano playing and the trippy, cool backdrops. Today is Arcadia.xyz. This is Shrek's eyeball, and in the middle of Shrek's eyeball is a tree, and that's the tree of goals. And what are your goals if you want to share them? You don't have to. Every breath you take, every move you make, you'll be watching me. That's the Stalker song. And we're all experiencing this together. I must be really relaxed because my mouth is not working, and that's pretty cool. I'm very happy about that because that's kind of what I do. I do this stream to forget about everything else except for what's happening right now, which is talking to cool people. We got JD the DJ, we got Jessica, we got Liz, we got the amazing Jada, we got Count Dooku, we got a couple of other lurkers, workers, and twerkers, and you're all amazing, and we're all here. And I feel so much joy and love, and of course I would love to share that with somebody, but I'll be fine if I only ever get to share it with myself. Hey, Judas Time, what's up, dude? Let's see, Jessica says, goals, working on saving up to purchase your farm. Just finish off paying off your debt. Dude, that was one of the best things that ever happened to me is becoming debt-free. Live off the land and raise your animals. What kind of animals are you going to have there? Are you going to have chickens? Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. They said hi. You have goats? Meh. Was that a good goat sound? Oh, come on. Chickens. We had some chickens. Dexter cows? What are they, like serial killers? I don't know what that means. You're just chilling, lurking, and doing marbles while I'm live. So half here, buddy. Still love you long time. Thank you, just time. The whole gambit. Oh. That's so cool. Miniature chat. Oh, okay. Tiny cows. Everybody ask me any question that you want, if you want. And if it's a cool question and that one that I think would be a really good talking point or whatever, I'll reframe it for everybody that's here. I'm vibing, dude. I'll probably be here another hour. I kind of just... Cool. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger, tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. What is that from? Is that from Real Genius? That feels like it's from Real Genius. Funny story. I purchased my goats midlife crisis because it was how you were going to retire. Oh, the Grinch. That's what it is. Hey, Pootsie. Man, how did I end up on your feed and why do I like this so much? Do you ever play WWE Supercard? Because that's probably how you got here. Or maybe you just wanted to relax and chill and vibe. Oh, Liz, that's a great question. I will answer that really quickly. Real Genius, I don't know, but Pootsie, welcome aboard. I'm currently live on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, so you might hear me talking to people that you don't see, just so you know. I'm the one playing the piano. In case you know. The backdrop is arcadia.xyz. You're going to start a YouTube channel called The Cheesy Life. Dude, I Love Cheese. I wrote the song called I Love Cheese. If you search Biggie Dude, the I Love Cheese song, it's a good song. Liz asked, why did I leave teaching? The quick version is the pandemic broke my heart. The last year of teaching for me was 2020 to 2021. And it was a nightmare in 3 parts, I like to say. From September to December 8th, we were at school, but we could teach from home 2 of the days a week if we wanted to. But for me, I loved being, I was so secluded and reclusive during, the summer of the pandemic and stuff, that I needed to be at work. I needed to be there every day because it was cool. And it was really, it helped get me a little bit less crazy, and then because numbers started going up in December and November, we had to teach from home from December 9th until about beginning of March, I think. I don't remember. I have it all on a big Facebook post and stuff. And teaching from home was a nightmare. Because I taught from exactly where I'm sitting right now. And for me, after every stream, I would get these adrenaline crashes because I worked my butt off to try to make the kids feel welcome and warm and happy and cool stuff, Yeah, for if you were, a nurse, Jessica, at that time, I can tell you, yeah, dude, it was a hard time. And everybody, I will get to everybody's chats in a second. I really want to talk about this because it was asked and stuff. And one of the worst feelings was right before Christmas. We had a snowstorm. We got about a foot of snow. And we didn't get the snow day because we were all teaching from home. And we were stuck, but then it melted pretty quickly. And well, anyways, I was teaching one day and right around lunchtime, I heard a big thunk and a block of ice had fallen off my roof and hit my car's windshield. And broke it, like it spider webbed it all and stuff, and it wouldn't have happened if we were at school. And then I had to rely on a friend to get me to my mom's for Christmas and then to get home and stuff. And then it was such and I just felt like I was stuck. And I was, and after the school day, at that point, when I was home teaching, at the end of the day, I would go sit in my chair and I would stare at a TV that was not turned on for an hour. Because I was wondering, what the hell am I doing with my life? I didn't know how bad it was going to get. Because once we went back to hybrid instruction and then, technically full instruction, like end of March to the rest of the year, every day, because now I had the kids on the screen and the kids in the classroom, and I had to wear the mask on while I was teaching. And I don't know if you noticed this, but kids, when they don't listen sometimes, it's crazy. Who'd have thunk it? And so I would have to repeat myself, and I'm loud. I gave myself migraines every day, especially from April to June. And once I got to around this time of the year, there was with a week or two left or whatever, I would get home, I would stare at a not turned on TV for 2 hours. But the cool part was, in February, when I was stuck at home, I had sold some Bitcoin and Ethereum that I had. And I was just curious. I was like, you know what? How much would I make in the last 7.5 years before I turned 55? I was 47.5 at the time. How much would I make? How much would I take home? And then I saw what I had in the, in savings and all the other cool stuff that I paid a lot in taxes too. I wasn't a millionaire, but, I had some money, so. And I realized it was more than 60% or so, or somewhere around 60%, it doesn't matter, of what I would make in the next 7.5 years. So I just said, I could live off that. I don't have to teach anymore if I don't want to. And that was while I was still teaching at home. That was before the hybrid and then the full instruction. And it was just so bad. And because I was a voice teacher, the kids couldn't sing because we were too close. And it was just like, it hurt. Everything about it hurt so badly. And it took me about 4 full months from that end of February thing. Well, actually 5 months, really. And then I realized when I left that last day, I said, I think this is it. I hadn't decided until like my mom's birthday on June 19th, or July 19th, my bad. And because like the first 2 weeks I was waking up with nightmares from PTSD or whatever, from like, I felt like I was late for school. And like, but the first sign that I knew that I wasn't teaching anymore, the first real one, was I went to Walmart the day after the 4th of July, which is the 5th of July, because that's how dates work. The they always have the back to school stuff up right after the 4th of July. And I saw it all and I laughed. And I had this overwhelming joy and peace, kind of like how I feel right now. I'm taken back to that moment. I can remember how I felt about something by talking about it in the moment. Sometimes I've talked about like things that happened in a relationship to that person that I'm not in the relationship anymore, and they thought I still had feelings for them, and I said, no, dude, I don't like you. Like I'm transported to that point in time where I did, and I remember that, and I'm just describing that, if that makes any sense. Whatever. But anyways, I just felt so peaceful. It's like, I'm done. I'm gone. I know that I'm not teaching anymore in a classroom. But yeah, so that's the long story of, hi Tracy Pierce. Hi, what are you? Pandemic, you need to be away from work. COVID almost broke you. Yeah, COVID broke a lot of people post Pootsie Man. You're an RN. It was hard continuing to work. Yeah, dude. Count Dooku says, I don't know how to break this news to you, biggie dude, but all because you aren't in the classroom and you being paid for it doesn't mean you're ever really stopped teaching. Oh yeah, that's why I make the joke. You can take me out of the classroom, but I'm always teaching something. Which is true. You're welcome, Liz. Thanks for asking. You know, and at the time when I did leave, I had finished 24 years of teaching. At that point, I was 47 and a half and had taught more than half of my life. And now I haven't in a classroom. And I'm 51 and a half and I'm so much healthier. And the amount of people and the amount of joy and wonder that I've had in these 4 years, not even 4 full years, the amount of people that I just wouldn't know, like literally everybody on TikTok. I started streaming word games on TikTok the day after I left the teaching profession, the day after I left that thing. So almost 50,000 people that are following me over there. I just wouldn't know. Countless amazing, wonderful humans that I've met in real life. All these conventions that I've been able to go to. None of them would have been possible had I been still teaching. I don't regret it one bit, and I've helped so many people still just by being myself. I don't know. Oh wait, if 3 people could fart in pitches and could control it to form a chord, would it be fart mini? That was a fart minor. A fart minor. Whatever. That was pretty great, Dooku. But then her death and story touched others and helped your patients, and I knew it meant something. Aw. Jada's farting in text form. Hi, Stephanie. What's so lovely? I don't know if you're lurking, working, or twerking. It says that you're here, so I heart you. I love that TikTok is almost all women, because women love Biggie Dude. Moms especially. Are we still in Shrek's eyeball? Technically, it's a big loop. So it goes like about 10 to 12 minutes per the loop. So we'll see Shrek's eyeball again. Jessica says, we do. See? Told you. And they could be a pet mom too, right? Like moms are pets, I guess, right? I don't want to be exclusive, you know. There's plenty of my dumb face to go around. Count Dooku says, it's like I am so tired that I should go to sleep, but have you ever been so tired that all of a sudden you get a second wind? Yes! I kind of am feeling that right now. Like, I'm really excited about my life. And I told that story and I was feeling, I don't know if you could tell, but when I was talking about my pandemic teaching year of experience, I was feeling that, you know. I don't know if you could tell. I remember. And even in my hardest times, even in my worst days, I still laughed so much. I had so many moments of joy, even in my darkest days. And it wasn't manufactured. It was real. I had so many fun things, but the private turmoil was so hard. Thank you, Pootsie, man. I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you stumbled upon, like, something about this vibe finds the people it needs to find. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm just a dude and playing the piano and talking and just trying to make the world a little smile a little bit. I view this as philanthropy, where I'm just giving of myself and just trying to chill and stuff. You have similar feels. Your life was 100% different. Yeah. Jessica says, drinking a C4 right now because I'm at work and gotta last the shift. What flavor? I love C4s. I get the WWE ones. They're the 300 milligram ones. Those things wake you up, though. And some of the other ones are really good, too. But I did just say that I want to be a philanthropist. And you might ask yourself, hey, what is a philanthropist, Biggie Dude? And I'm going to tell you. I love to read this definition from fidelitycharitable.org. It's not sponsored or anything. Because it's just easy. And it makes it, when I read this, it makes so much more sense to people of why I do what I do. A philanthropist is a person who donates time, money, experience, skills, or talent to help create a better world. Anyone can be a philanthropist regardless of status or net worth. Like right now, this doesn't cost me anything, you know? Orange sickle? Ooh. That's the 300 one, isn't it? I like the fruit punch ones. That's pretty good. Kantuku says, I'm just trying to organize my mind right now. Have too many thoughts, pulling your attention and energy in too many ways. Well, you're in the right place, sir. Fruit punch is good too, yeah. Those 300 milligram ones are really, really good. What I do when I've got too much going on is I find a way to just stop. And the way that I found was to play the piano and to talk. What's up, Patha? How are you? It's good to see you. And then I realized I could just, that I remembered these Zoom quilt things and I discovered so many more of them. And there'll be times where the more of them come up or some other aesthetic vibe. Because I know that it'll be cool to change things up every now and then. But like, it's so hard to just let things go sometimes. That's why I do that breath thing. Because even if it's just for like 5 seconds or 10 seconds, and you're just changing Your perspective. Pat, actually on YouTube, I have two different streams happening. One is the vertical, one is the horizontal. One's on shorts and one's on not shorts. Yeah, I'm on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube right now. And we're just vibing. It's a cool day to have a cool day. And I'm thankful for everybody that's here. You know, it's almost 3 a.m. where I am, and I'm vibing. I think I'm going to go till 3:33 a.m. That sounds like a good time. That's very biggie dude time. So now we're about to hit, Liz, we're about to hit Shrek's eyeball again. You see how that's coming up? Yeah. But, yeah, I'm having fun. Off to sleep. Pootsie will tune again for sure. Ta-ta for now, and happy Pride to all. That's Happy Pride Month, everybody, for real. Count Duga said, see, Biggie Dude controls the horizontal. Biggie Dude controls the vertical. Gotta draw labs at 4 a.m. and get vitals on my one patient. Oh, yeah. I hear that. The graveyard shift, as they say. It's your month. Yay, Jada. Let's go. Yes, I am an ally. But I saw something that was like I'm the pole like that the flag is attached to. I liked that. Do not attempt to adjust your TV set. Here's smell-o-vision. Oh, stinky. Okay. Shannon Buck, let's go. Buck. Jessica, if I still worked in the hospital, that's your shift. Yeah, the late night. No management to make you mad. Heck yeah, dude. How are you, Shannon? It's good to see you today. We're just at Shrek's eyeball, and we're going into the tree of goals. My goals today were to play piano and not be bored, and I've succeeded. And then I played out my emotions, and that was good, and now I can be here for other people and hold space for their stuff. We've had some really neat conversations, like why I left teaching, girls and future potentials, I guess. Not really. I mean, just like relationships and my views on all that stuff. It was cool. It's been very hot. Gorals, we have to go to the recital. You know, really. Girls, bom, 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 bom. All I really want is girls. Remember that song? The Beastie Boys? That was a good song. It was hot last week, and then it was not hot. But now it's like mid-70s, and it's beautiful. Last weekend, it was like 50s. Girls, we rule the world. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Girls. That's a parody. I love women. I respect them too. Respect to the women. I'm lost. Dude, I got lost really hardcore there. JD says, off to bed, night bud. Enjoy the rest of the adventure. Boobies and biggie dads. Thank you so much. JD, squad runs deep. BB squad for life. Let's go. Jessica says, now you're playing at the pace of your heartbeat after your third Z4. That, you know what I do? Like, I use one of these things. And when it gets to about halfway, because of the 300 milligram ones are a lot, you know. I will then I'll have ice in here too, and then I'll put some water in. I'll like cut it to half, so I don't have 1,000 milligrams a day of caffeine. Shannon Buck says, "I love people. I do too." And Jessica and Jada are jamming with their health professional backgrounds. You worked in mental health at the beginning of your career 27 years ago. Wow. What year this would be teaching? Let me see here. This would have been my 28th year of teaching. The one right now. Wow. Cardiologists always talk about your caffeine intake. You laugh and tell them you know how to bear down. Hell yeah. Thinking about that. Yeah. What's up, Chimichanga? How are you, buddy? It's good to see you again. And I would still have 3.5 years to go. I can pop myself out of SVT. Is that... What is SVT? Venal thrombosis? Is that... Or is that something else? Am I just making something up? I felt like I understood that, and then I was like... Meh? Supraventricular tachycardia. That's pretty good. Yeah, I know. I used to have a resting heart rate of 110. That was before I quit drinking. And now it's much lower. I quit drinking about 10 years ago, or almost 11 years ago. I was really good at it. SVT is over 160. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Can't complain. Another day is always a good day. Heck yeah, dude. You have AFib, HTN, ADHD with a caffeine addiction. A lot of prefixes, a lot of letters. Hey, everybody asked me a question. Deep, silly, earth-shattering, healing, anything you want. I just feel like I'm a conduit to the universe and I'm an idiot on your screen. Everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. Here's a fart sound. Thank you. I'm connected to something and I don't know what it is. I feel great. Yeah. What's my favorite go-to song for when I'm feeling good? I have a workout playlist full of 2 hours of songs. I always like them. I don't really have one. Songs are hard for me to like because I know so many songs because I taught course in general music for 24 years. I have such a beautiful connection to music and aesthetics and art and all that stuff already. Trying to pick one is impossible. It's like my brain doesn't know how to do it. Free Fallin', that's a good song. And I'm free falling. Your songs go with your moods. It's also hard for you. Depends on what you're feeling good about. Yeah. One song that always makes me feel good is, and now for more than one or two reasons, is Perfect Day from the Legally Blonde soundtrack. It's just a really great song. Do I believe in ghosts and spirits? Yes. I think they believe in me too. You have a huge eclectic playlist? Heck yeah, dude. My favorite band is Phish, and that's Phish, Phish. They can go in a concert. They can go from like a 10-minute jam to a 3-minute bluegrass thing to a country folk song to all sorts of crazy stuff. But yeah, I've seen them 12 or 13 times, I think, something like that. Oh, Count Dooku, this is a great question. Who do you think would win between Clubber Lang and Ivan Drago? Ivan Drago. I must break you, Mr. T. Kendrick, when I'm feeling soulful. Love metal for when you're feeling unstoppable. And dubstep. Yeah. But just to for everybody over there, one of the things I love to tell the story of a song that helped me was if you remember the Four Non Blondes, What's Going On, but the 10-hour video with He-Man. And I said, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I used to grade papers to that. And the longest I did was 2.5 hours. It was something about it just helped me freaking grade papers. So it's just like, I'm different, dude. I'm out there and I don't care because I love who I am. And I'm still like, I'm functioning normal, you know? Or, yeah, holy heck, I like that. Shannon says, I feel like they help you with letting you know people need help. I love that. I could be wrong. I'm also in that field, or not in that field. Yeah, Shannon, just to, because sometimes we'll have 4 or 5 conversations once. My brain, it works. I don't care. For the ghosts and spirits things, Shannon says, I feel like they help you with letting you know people need help. I could be wrong, but also not in that field. I feel like I get a lot of communications. I don't know if it's from ghosts or spirits per se, but I feel like it's a higher vibrational thing. There's been times where people I've been close to in my life, both have had emotional attunement to me where they knew every now and then when I was really going through something. This is pre-social media. And then I've had it where I knew something was wrong with people. I could feel it. Something about something. I don't know. Dimensional bonding and communication. I know now that it's like that 5D stuff. Your upper chakras, your all those things that communicating on a higher state of consciousness, really. I think some people can do it. I think I might be one of them. There's times where I swear I'm having conversations, but it's in my head and it's not with me. But doesn't matter, you know. I know my daughter's always with me. Sometimes I feel her more and others a little less. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, I love these questions. Please, more. Can you tell how much I love all of this? Sometimes I look at myself on the screen and I just like, I don't know if you see what I feel. Oh, somebody said something that was protected on TikTok. I feel so wonderful and so alive and so young and sometimes a little bit old at the same time, but I feel so human right now. And I love that I decided to go live. It's visible. Thank you, Liz. Because it's what I feel. And I'm not worried about it. I just, sometimes connection is so beautiful to me. And I feel it with here right now, you know? I love it. And I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for all the people that are lurking, working, or twerking, or that see this on a VOD. Because sometimes I don't think it's bounded by time. I can't explain a lot of things, and I'm kind of getting too old to try sometimes. But I'm always a teacher. I love who I am. It could be you. You're always violating something. Oh, Jessica, that's silly. But that's fun. Oh, thank you, Shannon. It's true. Shannon says, I see you're happy. You feel great and you're thankful for everything. I am. You know, right this second, I'm thinking about so much growth and stuff that I've done since I left teaching. You know, healing, inner work, other things. Liz says, I don't know why I assumed you taught English. Oh, that's okay. I taught chorus and general music for 24 years. I also did the drama club, and it was a lot of fun. I love musicals. Musicals are in theater, getting a bunch of people on the stage. And putting on a show that you get 2 chances on, or sometimes 3, depending on the year. And then it's done. It's just like a concert you work so hard on so many things, and then it's over. And I miss, if there's stuff I miss about teaching, it's the concerts and the shows. But luckily, 2 weeks ago, I got to be a chorus teacher again for 3 minutes on the stage at DreamHack in Dallas. And as soon as I stepped off the stage, you know, I had thought that I was going to maybe do more stuff with it or have like more ideas pop up. But I stepped off that stage and I knew, it was like, I don't ever want to do that again. I don't need to anymore, you know? Do I have any videos of the concert? I can't show them. I can't put them on the internet because they're, you know, the identifying stuff. I had a couple of them, like one of the archival videos of Mary Poppins I could keep. But yeah, I can't, there's no way I would have been able to post anything Because all that stuff, yeah. Maybe play them for the sound. The concerts, or are you talking about the splitting wands? Oh, it had them smelling like fire. Oh, wow. I don't need to play them anymore, you know? And a lot of those concerts, you know, some of them were really amazing. Some of them weren't, you know? You'd love to hear. Yeah, I don't think I have any more of those. I might have them somewhere here, but a lot of that stuff would have just been left at school, you know? I might have some of the accompaniments or whatever. Shannon says, I loved doing shows in drama class. It's part of me where I grew. Yeah. But, thank you for being interested in them, though, Jada. That is cool. Music saved your life? I'm just thinking about something right now. Somebody once told me that my music saved their life, and I cried. Because I didn't believe them at first, and then they really said it again, and I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't believe you. I didn't say it out loud, though, thank goodness. Sometimes because my life is so positively skewed, and back in the day, I always felt like I had to temper my own, you know, stuff. You know, I had to dim my own light so everybody else would still feel like they were still shining. Or whatever metaphor is good for that. Like, and, it's just me. It's just, thank you, Shannon. Shannon says, you do helpful stuff. You used to not talk at all? Being on the stage helped me to really shine. It gave me a place to be and perform and to be perceived in a way that I knew that I was good at it. I could sing, I could remember the words, I could act, you know. You talk too much? No, you don't. Unless you do, I don't really know. I'm just playing Jessica, sorry. Hey, Markor Parkour, what's up? Buggy dude, it happens. Buggy dude, super extroverted. I'm an INFJ. INFJ-A. Assertive. I observe the world and pay attention. I watched the PLE, the Premiere Live event. I love 16personalities.com, I think is the one I did on. I just used my Google to create it. It was free. Being on stage was your alter ego. Playing music and dance made you feel alive. Yeah. You're also, yeah, I know that you are, Jada. Yeah, Ron Killings, yeah. It was fun. It was great that worked. But there's something about putting on a show. You know, that's why I got into streaming, because on Blog TV in the end of 2008, beginning of 2009, the open mic night was once a week. It was on a Tuesday, which really made some painful head type Wednesdays. And I said, you know what if I could just make music and have fun at home and just start streaming it? And maybe some of the songs will be funny and some of them were funny and some of them got put on an album, and it's crazy. Like, for example, one song, the I Love Pizza song, was written while I was improvising it while on Blog TV on August 21st, which is a very special creative day for me. And now April 21st is, so, and they're all 33.333 whatever percentages away, either forward or backwards from my birthday, because my birthday is 12/21 palindrome as well. What's up, Ryder? How you doing? Yeah, buddy. Whereas Shrek's eyeball, and inside the eyeball is the tree of goals. Hooray. But I forgot where we were. Your husband turned 56 yesterday. Happy belated birthday. Let's go. Ryder says, you're good. How are you doing on this nice night? I'm having a beautiful night. I was a little bored and felt like playing piano and just talking to people across the world. And of course it heals me some. And then something about it just helps other people relax. No way, UPS lost its president? That's so sad. I'm so sad. You zoned out? I did too for a second, kinda. I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about personalities for a second. And then Ryder said, trippy, and there was like 10 Ys, and that distracted me. But that means my brain is relaxed. Oh yeah, because we're almost 2 hours in. When my brain is really relaxed, sometimes my mouth and my it doesn't work. And sometimes this is fascinating because I'm very, very content and happy right now, and I'm relaxed, and it's kind of crazy. I won't say it out loud. You got him the thingy, and it was supposed to be delivered on the 4th. It got lost in Kentucky. No! I don't know how far that is from you, and you don't need to tell me. 12 years to be exact. Yeah, 12 Ys. That's a lot. I read that as years. Yeah, so this is Ask Biggie Dude Anything. It can be silly. It can be not so silly. If it's really silly and your name is Marcour, I will be very silly back. And you might not like it. In case. Shout out again to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers. Let's go. Oh, your profile says it? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. There you go. Nice. Marcor says, what? I'm the most schmeariest person here. Snarf, snarf. Have I tried any other? The NBA one, I had played some. It's gone now. You can't play it anymore. It doesn't exist. But I was playing the NHL one and stuff. You know, I like card games. I played this like zombie miner game that I it's like Goblins and Gold. It's like one of those idle type games. But I haven't played it much of that. I've been playing piano. I've been playing the cat game with the eggs. I've been playing some of the other financial games and stuff. I've been playing a lot of Supercard. It's kind of cool. It's bats. It's frickin' bats. I love Halloween. I have a question for everybody if nobody's got a question. How you feeling? Everybody that's here has been here for a while, so I'm wondering how you're doing. That little girl lives rent-free in your head, right? Getting sleepy? That's the point. We've had over 100 people sleep or get sleepy to this vibe. Wait, you're at work though. You can't fall asleep. Wake up. Wake up. Shannon says she's happy. Me too. 321 here too, Ryder. Is that a twerking hot dog? Why, yes, I believe it is. Wow. No, I can't. I know. No sleep for you. I hope everybody feels the peace that I feel in my heart and my mind and everything that I am and have been and hope to be. That's a lot. No sleepy for you. I'm lost a little bit. Hey, you're back. Wow. Ta-da! I hope I live for a long time and just get to do this stuff. Make people smile, make people laugh, make silly songs, make people cry, happy cries mostly. You don't? I'm 51, but I don't feel 51. I feel timeless. But then again, I've been living life by my choosing for a while, you know? And I want my body to regenerate without aging, you know, impossible stuff. Jessica says, no, then you watch everyone you love die before you. I understand that. I want to put enough good stuff out there so that, let's just say, poof, I'm gone. That there would be enough stuff out there that people would remember what I was about. And people would be able to still feel I wasn't gone. Because I got that with my dad, you know? He made 100 and something YouTube videos in a 5-month period before he passed away. And they're still all there. And they've made so many other people happy still, you know? You're 42. My mind's telling me no, but my body My body's telling me yes. Did not have that on my bingo card for this stream. Wow. Jada, that was art. Thank you so much. I think I'm feeling too many emotions right now. It's very, very strange. Something is hitting me. So much laughter and warmth and love and joy, and maybe it's just everybody that's out there, but I don't know. It feels... something feels special right this second. I don't know. Thank you for being in my world, everybody that's hearing this or the sound of my voice. It may not even be from this day when it happened. It might have been a feeling or an echo from the future. I get future echoes sometimes. Sometimes they happen, sometimes they don't. Thank you, Liz. I can't believe our truth is back. I know, right? Hey, Harry Ma. Kantuka says, just want to say thank you for the stream and good night. You're welcome, dude. Would you ever actually try to talk to ghosts or spirits? I have. I won't make content of it. I mean, trying to talk, I mean, they don't talk back. But sometimes I'll say something out loud and then I'll get like a feeling of a thought back. And I used to think it was like the universe or something, but I think it might just be me from the future or something sometimes. I don't know. That's why I said try. Yeah. Biggie Dude won't ever post a 3M talking to Ghost Guns. Hey, Ghosty, it's your boy, Biggie Dude. Was that one? You know what? I'm having fun. I don't want to leave yet. I'm going to stay at least till 2 hours and 22 minutes of a stream. So we went from 4 minutes ending to about 22 minutes ending so far. Or 17 minutes, whatever math is. I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be right this second, you know? And I do like that there's a lot of women here. Yeah, let's go. Whatever you're feeling, yeah. I feel like I don't know. Not me. I feel like I should be on a beach somewhere at this exact moment. You're working though. That's different. It's not your choice. You're getting paid, you know. I mean, you know what I mean. I love that I'm just sitting at my piano in my house. At my piano. There's a camera there. Internet connection. Microphone. You should have your butt in the sand? Heck yeah. It's just so simple. Yeah, it's so nice. And then there's a cool backdrop that rotates every 10 to 12 minutes or so. And then there's 4 different chats from 4 different places that people know me from. Or cuddle in bed with your dogs. Aw, either one works for you. There we go. still not sure what I'm supposed to learn today. But maybe it's just to not be afraid to share stuff. Because there's sometimes I won't share some things, and then there's times where I went the whole 9 yards on the YLF teaching thing today, you know, like it's been a while since I've gone through the whole thing, and it felt good. That's why I think I want everybody to ask as many questions as possible, because maybe I've got something. I don't know. I'm just a guy. This is all entertainment purposes only. But I feel something. Cuddling a body pillow? I'd like to cuddle a body. Hey. But a pillow will work, you know. I'd even be the little spoon. Even though I'm a big man. It's 3:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're amazing. Don't forget that. Here's a fart sound. You are welcome. You'd be in the backpack? Oh, Shannon says, yeah, I don't have anyone to cuddle, but I have a body pillow, so yay! Yeah. I don't have a body pillow. Or anybody to cuddle. But I'm good. If I really want to, I could just kind of move my comforter around, I guess. I don't know. Markor. Gosh darn it, I wasn't ready for your skibbity dibbities. And now, a dramatic reading of whatever the heck Markor just put in the chat. I got Skibbity Toilet to cuddle in Ohio with Sigma Riz. And that was what Markor just put in the chat. Get a dog, they cuddle better. Dogs die. My last dog passed away in 2014. Everything dies. Oh, I know. These are good points. So do people. Yeah, Marco, right? Robin says, so I just joined and the first thing I heard was Skibbity Riz, and that's the way it is. It is part of life. What's up, D-Dingo? Hey, you know who I am. While that you're up laughing and you're at work coming off a 12-hour shift, let's go. Who is that? That is a former student for sure, because they said Mr. P. My last name starts with a P. Wow. Hold on a second. Where is the whatever? View on YouTube. Okay. Go to channel. Who's this? Is this you? That's okay. My last name is Fart. Phart. Wow. Oh, that's Dan. Frickin' Dan. What's up, brother? Hell yeah, dude. Hey, Marco. I mean, hey, Danny. What's up? Dude, that's so weird. You're Danny and he's Dan. Dan is definitely a former student. I didn't read the name. I read it totally wrong. Because the last name. I'm not going to identify you, you know? That's so cool, dude. You were like the best part of Spack and Kill ever, dude. You're like one of the only ones that ever kept in touch. Thanks, man. But yeah, we got this late night piano vibe. I'm currently live on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And we're just vibing. It's just a chill, like I'm playing the piano and just relaxing. And basically I created this about 5 months ago to just turn my mind off and just relax. And one of the cool things is about after 30 minutes of doing it, I feel really good and really relaxed and stuff. And then I kind of just am there for people. You know what I mean? All right, Jessica, you take care. It's great to see you. Have a good worky work. Can't know happiness without sadness. That's true, yeah. Thanks for being here, Jessica. Yay! She's working. She's a nurse. Okay. But yeah, Dan, it's great to see you, brother. Let's go. And Jessica says, Biggie, everyone else, have a great day. Everyone, say goodbye to Jessica. she's working. Oh yeah, we're just asking me random questions about anything, and that's pretty cool. Man, that's so cool. I love it when former students are here, like from a long time ago. Like I want to say Dan was my student in Jesus, 03. 2002 and 2002 to 2004, pretty much the 2 years I was there. Also the 2 years I was married. 20 plus years ago. That's insane, dude. Technically, my marriage lasted 5 years, but that's because the divorce wasn't finalized till 2007. But who cares? It really was about 2.5 years. Not that anybody cares. It's all good. Now it's I'm laughing at it. I'm not complaining. I had a good time. I've had a great life. I needed to not have that work, or else so many other things that are important, like right this second, this stream, They wouldn't have just happened, you know what I mean? And here we are. Like, life is a beautiful adventure every day. And right now we're in Shrek's eyeball, and there's the tree of goals. So what are your goals? You don't have to write them out, but my goals for tonight were to not be bored, which I have succeeded. I had so much fun. And a lot of cool girls were telling me nice things. Shannon, what are you doing over on TikTok now? I see you in the top 3 live chat viewers because you're so cool. Doing the rounds. Sometimes people go to all 4 of my streams to say hi and stuff in the chat. It's kind of funny. I've done that stuff too myself back in the day, so that's why it's funny. Liz, I'm munching on Honey Nut Cheerios. Here's some for everybody. They're not real, but nom nom nom. Shannon. I'm so glad I streamed tonight. Shannon's doing the rounds now. I said it and then it happened. GG's. That's so funny, Shannon. You rock, dude. Thanks for being my friend. And thanks for everybody that's been hanging out on TikTok today. I know Jessica's gone right now, but Liz and Jada and Shannon and Danny and April and everybody else that's been here and there, and Panda. Mostly a bunch of awesome women. And of course, all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, which Shannon's on YouTube now. Oh my goodness, life is silly. I love this. I love today. It was quiet. And it was fun. And there was happiness. And there was joy. Just all exuding from me. And I was just a part of it all, you know? I was just being in the moment and trying to have a day where I didn't worry about what I had or what I didn't have. And I didn't. Today I just existed. I had a really cool stream earlier, played Supercard. Then I watched the WWE Money in the Bank. And then I watched my buddy Johnny Bridlin for a bit. And then I was like, I want to play the piano in front of people and talkie. And Shannon's back on Twitch now. And we talked about so many cool things today. And at times I felt really amazing energies directed towards me. It was beautiful. And I'm just a dude in his house playing the piano, munching on some Honey Nut Cheerios. It's really simple, but it's a perfect night. Well, almost perfect. Aw, Shannon, that's so cool. Shannon says, thanks, Biggie Dude. When you smile, I don't know why, but I smile back. I'm infecting the world with happiness. But I've been told both my smile and laugh are contagious, and especially the laugh. Because people like one of my favorite things is when I go to the high school to see the musical, and people know which night I'm there because they hear me laughing in the audience, because I laugh very loudly, because I remember them when they were much younger and much more silly, and it's just they all know I'm there that night, so they all try to do even better, which they tell me, and it's like, come on, dude, I'm just having fun, I'm just one guy, but they always loved it. They still do, and I get only one more year of that, and then they won't know. They'll hear some dude laughing if I go to the shows in the future, and they'll be like, who's that weird old guy laughing? Nobody will know who I am. Some of the adults will, obviously, but it's just part of it all. It's been 4 years. Thanks for being alive, everyone. I love this life. And if you're going through stuff, I hope that you find the healing in your heart, that you know that you can get through whatever you're getting through. And maybe nobody will ever know exactly what you're dealing with, but just know that I'm rooting for you. All of you. I just want everybody to have as much joy and wonder and hope and love that I have in my world, because I feel so young and full of hope at 51. It's crazy how time flies. Shannon, I've known you 16 years. That's bat crap crazy. Two of the best, most important friends in my life that I've ever known, I've had for 16 years. Johnny Ridlin and freaking young Gary Oak, or 8 is 09, Alex. And it's like, I get to see Alex in a soon amount of time. I'm really excited about that. I can't wait for Johnny to get his stuff and be able to come visit us too and stuff. I miss him a lot. And we all met because of Blog TV. I knew I had a voice in my heart. I just wanted to make up some songs and some noise. And found so many other cool people that were just making their own noise, and here we are. We known each other for 16 years. Well, here's the Cavern of Rebirth. I'm going to let go of some old memories for a second. Everything is temporary, and I'm just going to take a deep breath in and let out all of the things that I felt that didn't go right in the past, but still made me who I am, and I love that man so much. Aw, thanks, Shannon. That was kind of you. I feel like I'm vibrating love. That doesn't sound right. Oh no. Oh man. Yes. Tin roof rusted. Shannon wrote, "You're what?" And that's in my mind I hear tin roof rusted. I am also dying of laughter. Let me try to restate that feeling. Dear God, what am... I feel like my body is resonating with a vibration that is love. That sounds better than what came out the first time. I feel like I'm radiating love to the world. And it's just me. There's nobody other than myself. So it's weird. It's like I just feel like I'm a freaking star, and I'm just being myself, and I'm in this beautiful state of hell yeah and some woo, and I can't describe it because it feels so good. Feels so good. It's like inner and outer peace, if that makes any sense at all. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say outer peace. What's up, wolves? Moving pretty good. Ow! I was gonna leave a bunch of times already, and I haven't left yet. I'm gonna leave soon though. Feels so good. Derpity 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 doo. It's gonna be okay. You've been out at karaoke? Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. I've got a really weird feeling right now, and it doesn't make any sense. So I don't know if I should say it, but I feel like somebody is sad because they think I'm sad because of something they did. I got nothing. I'm very, very happy. Rumplements? Oh my god. I had a Rumplement story. My 21st birthday, I had a liter of it, and I drank it all. And well, it didn't stay there. It kind of went other places. But I remember how every time I brushed my teeth for a week, I would like, it was so bad. It was so bad. Just the psychological of the mint. Yeah, my projectile vomit was minty fresh. Do you know what the sad thing is right this second I'm thinking of? Dude, I haven't thought about this until this moment, okay? Now I am 51 and a half, okay? That means I turned 21 30 years ago. Help. You're mixing that with that and the MGD? Oh my goodness. Yikes. Well, good luck. Can't help you there, yeah. Oh, you can't use foul language. I don't even know what happened. It timed you out. I don't know what happened. You made Twitch mad. Why did you make Twitch mad? What did you say? You can type again, Wolf Soul. It's fine. Oh. 300, not bad. Shannon, you're 35? You're amazing. But yeah, I'm 51. I don't feel it. I feel young. I feel timeless. That's so cool. You're 50? Let's go. There's just peace. People say you don't look it. There you go. You got told you look 35. I said, thank you. Nice. Your voice is trash tonight. What songs did you sing? You have to be very selective with the songs you sing because you have a really deep bass voice a lot of times. And a buddy of mine do a few illegal songs. Seven Bridges Road, stuff like that. Why are they illegal? Mahan says, Biggie Dude is #1. Yay! Thanks, man. You're the best. Thanks for the rose, Vahan. You are Daman. Yeah, we're currently live on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. So if you hear me talking to somebody that you don't see, you're not going crazy. It's okay. Oh yeah, creamy. I have a deep bass voice, but I sing baritone usually. You didn't say illegal? Eagles. Take it easy. Take care, Dan. Love you, brother. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a good night, and I hope that you and the family and all the good stuff's going well and all that cool stuff. Shan says, but what if I'm crazy? Well, everybody's a little bit crazy. I mean, we're human. And yeah. You and your wife are out celebrating your 21st wedding anniversary? Congratulations, dude. Let's go. You must have been done something. You must have done something right. You've been together 25 years. That's beautiful. I'm glad you guys have done good. But that was great. I think I'm going to be vulnerable here. It's been some rough roads, but things are getting better. I'm glad. I always thought I was gonna be with my former wife forever. And I was wrong. And then you second guess yourself because you think a lot, you know. And then you make the peace with, like, everything happened for the best, which is great. And then you think, you get used to, you know, with things here and there, and then, you know, you get older and you find yourself single for a while. And your body is genetically programmed to not want to be single, usually, you know, that it's like millions of years of evolution and stuff. And sometimes, you know, dumb thoughts get stuck in your head. Like, I always was worried that Dad wouldn't like me as much because I didn't have kids. It was a stupid worry because he didn't. We talked about it before he had passed, so I mean, it was everything was cool, you know. And my sister had my niece already, so it was easier. But like, but I think about possibilities, you know, like I've had a lot of strange, interesting vibes, you know, and I don't know, man. Hey, Dad, totally at work right now, but 1 hour break means ASMR. Let's go, Edward. It's good to see you, buddy. But sometimes you think one thing, then something happens and learn from it. Oh, yeah. I'm a far better person because my marriage didn't work out, if that makes sense. And it does to me. You're out to bed. It's 1:01 in the morning. It's 4:06 right here. You know what? I'm gonna leave at the meme. I'm gonna leave at 20 after 4 a.m. just because it's funny. And it's almost 3 hours of stream time too. Whichever is the one I like the most. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, we're up late. So if you have questions that you want to ask about anything, ask away, because I'm feeling really wonderful right now. I feel connected to myself and the universe at the same time, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Remember, this is all for entertainment purposes only, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes I feel things and I talk about them. Oh, don't leave an open-ended statement like that. It can make all sorts of dangers, right? Take care, Wolves. Happy anniversary again. I don't know. I'm standing here looking at a beautiful night sky and listening to the ocean. It's kind of serene. And I'm just sitting on a chair playing a piano and being a part of the backdrop and talking to everybody. I'm not even reading that out loud, Edward. But it was kind of funny. Are you kind of working nice with my ambient sound? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm the guy playing the piano. Bahan, thanks for the gifts. I didn't thank you, I don't think. You're awesome, dude. Maybe I did. Thanks again. Yeah, dude. I love life. I love all y'all. Jada, thanks for that. That was kind of you. Something about today feels special, and there's nothing that's going on. At least nothing that I'm aware of. Something feels... I'm feeling something that I can't explain it. It's 4 at 10 a.m. Do I drink a Pepsi or apple juice hospital quality? I would say Pepsi. Hey CHM, glad to see you're still going. I watched a lot of your WWE Immortals videos. Just came back checking on you and just happened to be live. Yeah, I do a late night piano thing a lot of the times. And I wasn't gonna do one after the Money in the Bank pay-per-view premiere live event. I was just gonna chill and relax, and then Johnny Ridlin, my buddy, didn't stream too long, and I was like, I'm bored. I think I'm just gonna go live and play the piano and talk to people all over the world. And I did. And we talked about a lot of cool stuff in here today. Immortals was fun, dude. It was a good time, man. We've been here, dude. Like, 2014 for Supercard? I haven't heard that Immortals intro in years. Yeah. I loved that all those like mid 2010, 15s, whatever's. How every game that I played, I gave it a theme song. Just because it was fun. Because I did it with Supercard. Why not just do it with everything? It was great. Happy Wheels Wednesdays, yeah. You know. Soul Hunters. Like everything had a freaking song. It was great. Do you know what's going to be so funny? And I know it's going to be so funny because I can feel it. When I actually turn 55 in 3.5 years, I'll remember everything that I did from the day I left teaching to that day, that 2,712 days. I'll remember everything from that time period and have so much wonder and joy about all of it, especially when we started all of these piano chill things. I have healed myself so much through these stupid little streams. Playing out my emotions, letting out what's going on in my world, in my head, and my heart, and processing the myriad of things that go through my everything, my being, and doing it in front of people that get it, you know, people that understand that I'm deep, dude, you know. You know, like there's some people that say, like, this is my own metaphor of something that works, like, you know, like for if somebody is like an iceberg, like you only see like the top 10%. You know, like let's say a traditional person, there's the iceberg, and then there's all the stuff underneath, and that's like 90%. And that's what you don't know about a regular person or whatever. Well, if that's that sense, then I would be the ocean. That's how it feels. That I'm not the iceberg, I'm the ocean. And sometimes the ocean's pretty deep. And sometimes the ocean's a little shallow. But most of the times, the ocean just waves. That one felt good. But the ocean is always wet. I was going to say something about something that I do. But what? Give me a musical comedy, yeah, buddy. Yep, I do. Jaded, I was not ready for that one, but you know. Banter is banter. Everyone, this is the last time we are going through the Cave of Rebirth tonight, and I'm going to say everything is temporary, and I'm going to take a deep breath, let out all of the things that I'm worried about, and the things that I have no control about ever, and to let it all go and find the peace and love and joy in my heart that have always been there, and just fill my own cup. So what's going to happen is I'm going to play the little theme that we do at the end of the stuff. And then I'll play the last chords for the last minute or whatever. So if you would like to leave something in the chat to help inspire the world or yourself in the future, because you can always look at the playlist on YouTube or whatever. Today is June 8th, 2025. And this is Biggie Dude saying thanks for being a part of all of this. Thanks to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers. Anybody that watches this on a VOD. And thanks for being part of my journey of just living and not being afraid to talk about deep things sometimes, and just to be a part of all of this together. And I love you all. Hi, Jenny. I'm leaving right now, too. Yeah, it's great to see you. Bye, Edward. You're amazing. Thanks for being here today. I hope you have a good rest of the day at work. Markware says, night, dude. I don't need to. There might have been some typos in there, but it's okay. There's no test. I just want to say thank you all for being alive today. And I hope that you had the best possible day ever. And thanks for all the wonderful gifts and love and the good stuffs. Auto cucumber. I'm gonna call it auto cucumber now forever, because like everybody understands what that means, and it's a perfect example of it. My next live will be tomorrow night, probably at 11 Eastern Standard Time or so. It'll be a piano thing like this, and it'll be fun. And I'm thankful for all of you. And now we are at the funny time of clock right now, so I'm going to play these last chords. And may peace and joy and love and hope be a part of your world as much as it is mine. And you're all gonna do good stuff today. We'll see you soon. Bye, Liz. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye, Marcor. Bye, everybody. I love you all. Be good. Have a nice day at the festival of your life. Whatever. Okay. Goodbye. I love you. Be nice. Do nice stuff for yourself. Do nice stuff for other people too. I'm gonna make a fart sound. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye.